Well, hello and welcome, everybody. I hope you're all doing very well today. I've got little baby Bogart and little Elvis here with me. They're going to help me be a better knitter. So, we are about to jump into session 4 of our Cast On Through Bind Off series. So far, we've got 3 solid hours done on our Musselburgh Hat, and we're going to keep moving on here. Yesterday, we transitioned to our 12-inch circulars. So moving forward, it's going to be just knit, round and round and round. So we ought to really start making some progress, some notable progress now. So I'm just going to dig through my junk bowl. Does anybody else have a junk bowl instead of a junk drawer? This is a knitting bowl that is filled with crochet hooks, knitting needles, stitch markers, which that's what I'm digging for right now, is a removable stitch marker. And then lots and lots of lip products. And a couple of remotes, but anyways, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take this removable stitch marker and I'm putting it on the row that I just knit last, the first row of the body. And that way I can see how many rows I end up doing on the body. I was curious about that and thought it'd be nice to go on and mark these. I don't know if I'll do it every 10 rows or if I'll just put this one here and then I can pop those in later if I needed to, but I just wanted to go on and mark where I'm starting the body at. So that's what I'm doing here. Anyway, go ahead and get yourself a good beverage, get yourself a cozy blanket, get your project, whatever you're working on, and settle in. We're just going to have a nice, quiet session with some soft music and some cozy kitty cats. And comment down below what you're working on. I'll catch you guys back later in the video. Bye-bye for now. I was thinking yesterday about which project I want to do next for this series. I think I mentioned that I think it would be a good idea to stick with projects that are about maybe like a skein's worth of yarn. That way we didn't have, a ridiculous amount of sessions since they're only an hour long for each project. But I keep thinking about there's so many beautiful new patterns coming out, but I keep wanting to do things I've already done before. I haven't been doing them, but I just keep looking back at things that I've knit before that I use the most and that I like. Very simple things. I actually did go on and cast on another little dot bandana, but I'm doing it with a different yarn it's going to be a pretty good size. And of course I ran out of yarn yesterday. I have very little left to go, so I had to order one skein of yarn, and it's not on sale anymore. Don't you hate it when that happens? And I thought about just binding it off and it not having a point at the bottom, but I won't love it. I won't love that, so I just bit the bullet. When I made my no buy, I did it with that one exception. I knew there was a possibility that I might not have enough yarn to complete this project that I had already cast on, so I still was feeling a little, I don't know, some kind of way about it though. Kind of ruined my good vibe of being successful at not spending after spending so much for the first half of, summer vacation stuff. So find myself going back to the patterns that I loved before. And it got me thinking, I don't know if this has happened to you guys. For reference, I'm 49 years old. And in the last couple of years, I've noticed some things about me. For one, I'm a big music person. My dad was a musician, and we spent a good deal of my early life traveling all over the United States. Him playing. He was a really good vocalist and a bassist, and he could play guitar wonderfully, and he was just a really neat guy. But I grew up listening to all the music he shared with me. I grew up listening to all the music that was popular for my time. And as I got older, I kind of fancied myself as a collector of music. How some people collect coins or cards or dolls or whatever. I collected songs. And I'm quite proud of my playlist that I've created on Spotify. I have many divided playlists by genre, but I always throw them all into one large playlist. And I don't know, I think it's 40 something, 50 something hours. I don't know, it might be 80 hours at this point. It's a lot of hours though. I don't know if I listen, and those are all different songs. But anyway, one of the things that I've noticed about myself in the last few years is that I've slowed down on my collecting of new songs. And I've gone back to times in my life and gotten stuck on those songs. So I went through this whole phase for a couple of months where I just listened to like late 80s, early 90s rock. Like all the hair bands, all the rock ballads, all, White Lion and Slaughter and Skid Row and Metallica and all of that, just nothing but. And then I jumped into like the late 90s, mid 90s, late 90s. I went through a whole phase of listening to bands that even at the time when they were the most popular, I didn't really listen to them that much, but have come back around to them now. We went through a big Third Eye Blind phase. I don't know why. Smashing Pumpkins. And then I got in this whole mood for old R&B. A lot of Sam Cooke. Listening to a lot of Ray Charles. I don't know. I just keep going through these phases where I'm just going back to something that was comfortable. I think that's really what it is. It's about going back to something you're familiar with, something that's comfortable. And I wonder, on a level, even with my knitting, going back to these things that are just comfortable, that I already know. I don't have to learn anything new here. I'm not bringing new information in. I'm just reaching for that old friend. And I don't know if that's because I'm getting old. Because we always think when we see like very elderly people, they're kind of stuck in this one pattern. They get to a point where it seems that many of them don't want to do new things or learn new things. And I'm like, oh my gosh, is that happening to me? Am I starting to just find comfort in the things I already know and losing interest in new things? I don't know. It's something to think about. Let me know down below, guys. Have you noticed this with yourself as well? And is that just kind of part of life, how we are as humans? Do we just want to explore and do all the new things when we're young and then kind of start settling into what we know we love and stick with it as we get older? Or is that just me? Anyway, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm back on my phone. Usually it's because I'm referencing my pattern, but I don't really have anything to reference right now. So, but I can tell by the way I'm looking, I'm probably contemplating sizes. I've been watching a lot of videos on the perfect Musselburgh hat, where a lot of makers have made videos showing their favorites and what they've changed along the way, as far as adding more length or using different weights of yarn and so on and so forth. But most people, it seems, kind of settle on a length they like. I think most people tend to prefer the Musselburgh when it is folded up with a big cuff. But there are some people who just like to not have a cuff. So obviously you would need to knit it quite a bit shorter. And then there's the whole, do you want it to be very fitted on your head versus a little bit of wiggle room up top, or do you want a big slouch? And of all the videos I've watched of people that were, approximately like my size, as far as, people's head size, very different, I don't know what's wrong with me. I can't say words today, guys. I'm not going to edit that out. You're going to get the full experience here. Anyway, everyone has a different size head. That's what I was trying to convey. So I've been looking at people who were wearing the small adult size, which is what I'm going for, and looking at them trying on their different hats and seeing, this is what it looks like when it's a 20-inch hat. This is what it looks like when it's a 23-inch hat, so on and so forth. I really think I'm liking the 23-inch. It looks like 23 inches gives you a nice, I want to be able to have a nice, good cuff, but I don't want it to be a skull cap when I fold that cuff up. So I want to have a little bit of room, but I'm not looking for a big old slouch either. So we'll see as we go what we think we can get away with. I did finally break down like a intelligent, professional, knows what I'm doing knitter and buy myself some barber cord. So there's nothing saying, which with these little circular needles, I really think I could just cinch and stuff in the hat and kind of get an idea to try on as I get moving here. But I think that's what I'm gonna plan on, being around that 23-inch mark. Although I will say there was some really cute scrappy Musselburghs. The lady that did, I cannot remember her name off the top of my head, she wrote the pattern for the Sleigh All Day Advent calendar wrap. Sleigh All Day, like sleigh bells, SLEIGH. If you go to her channel, I'm sure if you go on Ravelry and type in Sleigh All Day, you'll see who she is. And if you go to her YouTube channel, she did a video showing the Sleigh All Day, but she was also showing off some other projects she had finished. And she had made a Musselburgh with some scrap yarn or advent calendar or something, some minis. But it was just lots and lots of different colors. So, and that, she did do that one in the style where you do not fold up a cuff, because that's what she had enough yarn to do. And it is really, really cute. And it kind of sparked something in me that made me want to do that as well. So who knows? I might try that in the future when I've got some scraps. I do have a really big not advent, good grief. I have one of the 20 mini skein linen quill sets left. the earthy colors, the blues and browns, and whichever set that was called. I know there was like a spring bloom, and then there was like a beach walk or something. That's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of like a sandy beaches colorway. All the neutrals and what have you. And then there was a 40. And interestingly, when I bought that 40, I thought it was going to be one of each of the 20s. It's not. It's its own. So while there are some colors that are repeated from the 20 packs, you're not getting all the same things. So I've got a lot of new colors that I hadn't got to try yet from Linen Quill in that. But I'm not sure what I'm going to make with that. I know that when I made my Joy of Color, which is a very, very large tubular scarf wrap situation, that I had half of that yarn left. So you can make a lot with those mini packs. But yeah, I suspect I'll have leftovers, and I might take those leftovers and make a Musselburgh with them because they were so cute. But who knows? We don't want to commit to anything right now. Big loud truck outside coming has woken up all the kittens. Whew, scared Elvis half to death. Ugh. Well, everyone was so peaceful. It's probably time to get up anyways. Either that or they'll all settle back in for a nap again. One of the two. Anyway, I hope you guys are getting some good work in on your project. I am really zooming now. This is the ticket, and I am starting to see that I'm going to start doing a little striping here, and tell by the way the yarn is beginning to fall. So that's good. That's exciting. That's what I was hoping for. I'd like some sections of pooling and then striping, and I was hoping not just to have one exact look, just so that I'd have a lot of interest in this hat. So that's good. I'm pleased with this. I'm just going to go a little bit more. We're almost to our hour mark. But I'm trying to straighten out my stitches a little bit. That way you guys can see too. I think moving forward what I'll do, which I've already recorded a huge long session and I'm just dividing it up here, which is why I haven't changed clothes. Believe you me, guys, this was not done over multiple days. I just figured I would release these in 1 hour segments. And on my first day, I was so excited, I decided to knit like a mad woman. But what I will start doing moving forward with any future recording sessions is I will try to remember to hold the project up and show you guys, as good as I can at least, how much process I don't understand what's wrong with me. I maybe just haven't had enough coffee. How much, what's the word? Progress. How much progress I've made in that session. So, anyway, that will be something I will try to remember in the future. We're all learning together here. Anyway, I really appreciate all of you guys for stopping by today. And I hope that you enjoyed this little bit of time with the kittens and with the knitting or the crocheting or the cross stitching or whatever it is that you enjoy doing. I'm glad we can all have this little bit of cozy time to not have to worry about any shenanigans going on, and we can just enjoy our craft. The babies are all doing so good. They have fully recovered from their getting fixed. They're just being so cute, and I am just trying to enjoy every single second that I have left with them before they all start leaving me. I think that's going to do it for today's session. I really appreciate you guys coming by, and please come back tomorrow and join us again. Bye-bye.